came back. That was in Ultima Studios. I came back to Ultima Studios. I joined the what do they call them? The set guys. Those guys were the ones that built the ones who were doing set. So when they were building it, I joined them. I had no idea how well it was, how to weld. I had to start learning to see how I can assist. So I joined the team because my boss is the head of the tech team. So they were building it. He brought me in. I was just joining, cutting iron and all of that. I remembered almost losing my eyes when I thought I was going to go blind that period because of that welding, dust and all of that. So, but what doesn't kill you makes you strong. So right now, all of that is history because they helped prepare me for these things I'm about to tell you guys. The industry is a very, very beautiful. You understand? It's very beautiful. There's money to be made. There's money to be made. If you're not greedy, the money will go out. But if you're greedy, this industry, whatever field you're coming from into this industry, don't throw that field away. Do not throw all your experience with that field. Because I was coming from the tech foundation, and now I can fix my Steadicam myself. I can fix the clean myself. You understand what I'm saying? So don't throw those things away. They are very important. If you are coming from laptop repairing, computer village, do not throw that away. Because you can still do DIT, help them restore their cards in case they format their card set. Serious money to be made, honestly speaking. Because most times they format card mistakenly and everybody goes nuts. At the end of the day, if there's somebody that is good with that kind of field, this can actually help us revive the card and we will make money. You understand what I'm saying? So, back to my Steadicam. I saw the need for a Steadicam operator with a DOP mentality. So when a DOP is communicating, I can show exactly what he is thinking on the Steadicam.
This is red hot.
So that was why I left the Jeep and came back for Steadicam. It was just a 1 year gap. I left the Jeep 1 year after I left the Steadicam. You understand? So immediately I left the Steadicam, I saw that, okay, there are so many things that needs to be corrected. I started that year, I left the Steadicam 2014. In 2014, it was, Byron, my boss. He has always been the one person. Anybody that comes to is Byron. I don't care, Byron. And that wasn't good for the industry because when Byron gets old, who else? What else will happen to the industry? You understand? What else will happen to the Steadicam family? And some people were just careless. They learned the thing, they know how it works, but they were just, careless. They were just doing the thing that the way they like it. And then I had to come in and then see how I can just make 1 or 2 adjustments coming from the kind of background. So when the Steadicam spoils, for the crane, when they call me and said, in fact, I don't think there's anybody that charges as much as I charge right now. But what made the difference? The most important thing that you need to is the thing that made the difference. Don't just come into the industry and say, okay, there's money in this place, and then you just say that. What made the difference for me was some lawyers are in this industry. They threw away their law practicing experience and just came into CamTech. What is a lawyer looking for in CamTech? Or what is a technician looking for in producers department? Those technicians should be in DIT and all of that. So those are things that we need to start correcting as soon as possible, so that everybody will enjoy the industry and people abroad won't be seeing us as if we're just shooting rubbish. All our stories are almost the same. If you check, all our stories are almost the same, because we are telling the story from the same perspective. When I come into the industry, Kemi told this story like this. Kemi and told this story like this. It seems as if this is the way, this is the way to shoot it and then to sell in the market. You too. Join that wagon. Shoot the same way. Tell the same story the same way. Whereas you should come from a tech point of view, if you're in tech, and tell that story from a tech point of view. If you're coming from accounting point of view, you should tell that story from accounting point of view. So that our stories, they are the same, but the message was conveyed differently. It is interesting. But if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, some people will just give up. So many people don't even give up. So many people, they've already given up on the whole Nollywood thing. If we tell you, have you seen this movie? Nollywood, Abi? Nigerian movie, Abi? You understand? Because you've seen American movies, Hollywood. You've seen Hollywood movies. Same story, but the way they convey the story, you want to come back. You understand? You want to come back. They tell a business story. You can't be telling a business story from a gangster point of view. Who are you? What do you know about business? You can't be telling a religious story from. You can't be telling a Christian story from an Islamic point of view. Neither can you tell an Islamic story from. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you can't throw away whatever you're bringing. We're all from different family backgrounds, coming into the industry to share our craft, tell our stories. You understand? I have foundation in music. I don't sing particularly, but I know good music when I hear it. I understand rhythm. So it will be hard for you to compete with me when it comes to music videos. You get what I'm saying? I can swing the crane for as long as I've done it before. For as long as 3 days. Yes, I've done it before. My boss is a living witness. Some of us here can tell. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the music was just really didn't come. The music was just going, and I was like, For the whole 3 days, I didn't even drop the Steadicam. But I was just swinging. In fact, I was smelling real bad. But guy, the joy of music kept me going. Because I was from that. So somebody that has foundation in tech, for instance, when he sees any tech related thing, no problem, it's my thing. In fact, you won't see it as job. It's fun. But you're cashing out. Because you're solving problems. So right now in Nigeria, if I will be honest with you, we have limited, in fact we have, as far as I know, we have only 2 technicians that can repair cameras. As far as I know right now. just 2 technicians that can repair some of these machines. So, which means that the industry is lacking on that side. We can't all come in and just say, yes, produce the cash out, let's do it. Who will believe that a Steadicam operator can actually make some Uber in this industry? My boss has been making money. In fact, the guy on the cash out from the one. In fact, since 1992, that man don't make money since 1992. Yes. Clear evidence. His name is Byron Ene. From Makai West Studios. The guy has been making money since 1992 because he understands film. He knows how to tell story. He's a DOP first of all, before he became Steadicam. So now when the DOP tells me, this is what I want you to do for me, without him saying anything, I will do puja, and he will be impressed. So you can't just come from nowhere and just like, if Paul do it, the God of Paul will do it for me. No, don't worry, the God of Paul will do it. Yes, the God of Paul will do it for me. But from your own point of view, you need to tell your stories from your foundation, from your background. If not, all the stories. In fact, most of these movies you're seeing online, they get boring at some point. You're like, there's some movies I never watch finish. If you check my Netflix account, there's some movies, some of our local movies I can't finish because sometimes the shutter speed is just too sharp. Your eye will pain you. You know, some movie can damage your eyes. Oh, you are what? There are some movies you watch will damage your eyes. Not because of the light or whatever. It's the shutter speed of the camera. Because that's your eye. The camera is the storyteller. It's feeding your eye. So if the camera shoots on a particular frame rate that the camera will shoot, shutter speed that the camera will shoot, damage your eyes. So for music video, it has to be fluid and smooth and all of that. Movie, it has to be, there are some specific points where we need your eyes to have that kind of feel, not throughout the movie. We want you to cry, we need to move the camera in a very subtle manner and allow people to pay attention to the essence of the story. So that's why our movements vary from person to person. So it all boils down to where is it coming from, where is she coming from. If you're a tech person, you want to do Steadicam, sorry, I've been using tech since morning. Okay, if you're a tech person using the Steadicam, you should film from that kind of perspective. But you know, say, okay, when cable begin bomb, what did they happen? Chaos. Everybody. The last thing is made from everybody starts running around. You understand? So a tech person knows what to do at that point because it comes natural. Even himself will panic, even the shots. Because somebody like me, read it. Panic happen. I will know smoothly. Because now I know now. Smoothly. And there's chaos in the building. You understand what I'm saying? So we all should bring our various, ideas from our various fields. Because this industry is big time. Money. You understand what I'm saying? So then for the producers, I would say for the producers in this building, I would say that you should bring whatever you're coming with. If you're coming with accounting, in fact, producers, I would suggest accountants, all those related stuff. Just bring what you have. If you're coming from insurance, come to the industry. We have way too many people that don't have insurance plan. They don't have pension plan. In fact, we plenty. Make I use the word. We plenty. We don't get insurance pension plan. Yes. So anything happens to any of us that is stagnant, check online now. These are facts. If you check online, you see some old G's will make money that period. They fall sick like this, everybody will not begin to contribute money. You understand what I'm saying? Those things. Okay, so those things, first of all, it doesn't speak good of the industry because there's actually money inside. But some people feel like, okay, since these people don't have all these things, it simply means that this is not the place I should be. Hey, it's a very good place to be. Be you. If you like, you study accounting. It's a good place to be. If you like study mass or communication. If you like study law. If you like study anything you study. This is a good place to be. In fact, even if you're coming from a food, you're a cook, a chef. This is a good place to be. You can tell agricultural story as an agriculturalist, right? You can tell a story from, okay, the stand is here. You can tell a story from the agriculturist point. We don't have any story that is agriculture related. We just see bush. But we don't have any story that is recreation, all these gym. We don't even have sport related movies. We don't have tourism related stories. We just have gangster. Now only gangster in Nigeria know. And love. They break my heart. Yes. Yes, seduction. Jesus Christ is coming back in 20 years. Now. Okay. Jesus Christ is coming back in 20 years now. Those kind of stories, those are the kind of stories you can still see on Netflix. Nigerian movies, Ashawo, Pro Max, yes. Those are things you see. Every bad story that we good for. See, do you know that there was a time in Nigeria where people they carry fuel go sell for people's house with tanker. They bring tanker to your house and supply you food. Ideas we get done. All of those things don't go because there's a perception. We believe, say, okay, since now like this one don't make, I won't follow this one. Like I keep complaining. In fact, so many people want to learn Steadicam now because they feel like there's money in Steadicam now. So everybody wants to come. It doesn't have to be Steadicam. It doesn't have to be TP. It doesn't. Look for the one where you fit serve. And they will notice your impact. They will jump. If you're from sound department, go into sound. Take care of the sound people. Make them understand sound. There's sound for music, there's sound for movie. So that difference, when I'm watching a movie, let me see the difference. There are some movies you watch like this, you can't even go and you relate. You can't. Because the way when you do hold the headset, anybody call your name like this, oh, yes. That's a good story. If not, I'm not mind these bastard people. They are doing the same thing again. They are still saying the same story, the same thing. They wasted my time and my data. Do you understand? So we're just telling you these things because we know you guys are coming from somewhere. And we have some industry people around too. So if you're doing something that you are not passionate about right now in the industry, just say you waste your time. Because they will see for your hand. When I'm angry and I'm operating this Steadicam, you will notice. Because when I'm angry, my hand will start shaking. So that's why when directors provoke me and said, I will draw the Steadicam, and I will drag that in there and then, so that we settle the matter. And once we settle the matter, then we'll be like, okay, back to work. We can carry it in. I might not play. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's for the Steadicam. For the crane, like, kill yourself. I don't go notice. Why? Because my machine ready for all day. And there's joystick. If we shake too much, if my hand shake too much, I leave down. You see, we're ready to float for air. Nobody will notice anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this one is connected, it's tight here. So it's connected to my soul. You get what I'm saying? So anything where my soul give, or where my heart give, everything you will see. You understand what I'm saying? I'm very sorry, you guys know to see something, right? Sure that. But I was just the young gist they do. So I started training people in 2016. My boss would just give me somebody to train when I was still in Ultima Studios. So I would train them, but what I noticed, they come, they learn, they walk away. That work too hard. That work too hard. That work no they bring money. That work no, now only Paul they know. Now only Uchi they know. Now only NS they know. Now only Byron they know. They won't be able to. I will have to struggle too much. You understand? That's why I saw need to tell you guys these things. In fact, most of my students, I've told them several times. Don't be more safe in Steadicam. If you go there focus pulling and be the best focus puller, as far as you know how to tell a story, how to tell a story from focus point. If you meet focus pullers, you will know that those guys are the people that are holding your movie. Those guys, if you don't know how to put focus the right way, you don't know how to tell story with focus, not that you just see anything in front of the camera, you sharp no. There are things that Steadicam, you? Huh? What do you do for a living?
I do videography.
Videography.
I do jig for personal design.
Okay, you? Photography. You? Steadicam. You?
Graphic design.
Graphics. Thank you. You?
Acting now.
You? Huh?
Insurance.
Insurance. You? Engineer and what? Photography. Yes. DOP. Fashion, yeah. DOP. Graphics and what do they call those things? Those extra acting, insurance, tech. Most DOPs have good understanding of taking pictures. That's where both of you come in. DOP, videography, yeah? DOP. Jig operator and fashion designer, yeah? So now, like I said, we don't have all those things, all those storytellers from the field. We don't have storytellers. We have storytellers from the field. Actors when they tell story. But you can see me. We don't have storytellers from the field. We have only two that I know of. Isn't it called that guy again? They just tell those graphic stories from the field. And if I will shock you, there is need for your job in this industry. We have plenty, but they don't understand film. They don't understand music. They don't understand these things. So, what background are you coming from?
I mean, like, initial background.
Yes, initial background.
I do graphic design,
Family.
okay, I'm a Yoruba person.
Your family, what do you guys do for a living? What do your papa do for a living?
My papa is a civil servant.
Thank you. Your mom go?
My mama is a trader. She trades.
Good. You know how to negotiate. You see these small things. Sit down and think about it. If not, you will come join crowd and you won't see work. You understand what I'm saying? Sit down and think about it. If I want to come into this industry again, bro, I will not even come through tech again because they don't catch me for that side. I'll come from an angle. I'll join them, everybody. Okay, I don't go where they go. I know where I'm going. Do you understand? When you're joining the industry, you can join from any angle, but when you just have it in mind that you're coming to tell your story from tell your story from the business point of view. We don't have insurance plan. That's why you see nobody they carry take risk carry camera near water or carry near water. You understand? Nobody. Have you seen any other water movie here in Nigeria? No. It's a lie. They did not shoot it here. Or they just did one graphic thing. They put somebody inside water. Fantasy the camera said this and a glass. Don't worry. I will shoot them. A glass. They put the glass like this round. They will come and hold down. Put water, fill and the person will inside like this. They put camera and mirror like this. The glass will inside. No, we know they shoot inside water. We don't. Because we don't get insurance plan. We don't have pension plan. We don't have any of those plans. You understand? So there's always something for you. The earlier you know that, the better for you. Otherwise, we just confront you and everybody become confused. Don't do like this, everybody don't look each other. Or you get among the people they gist for sex, they drink paraga for one local joint. Do you know that we don't have drivers who are specific drivers? Drivers who will carry the Steadicam operator and will move at the pace of the shoot. We don't have it. We don't have. There are so many things you can just come and fix. And you will just cash out low key. Nobody. Before people know say how do they make money for this thing. Before they know, I mean even take my own mouth, talk am. I tell my boss, boss, Steadicam price down like this one. I say, hey. No, boss, it's not working on like this. There was a day this during Nigerian Idol. The guys they called me, they heard my price and they're like, is it too expensive? Blah 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 blah. I was supposed to operate the jeep. So they called my boss, come to Steadicam. So he got there and he was like, and this is the price now. We're like, that was too much. He said, ask for. They said, no need. No need. You go, poor girl. No need. If you say, an agency. You need for being under an agency. I keep saying, for it works for you, it cannot work for me, because I am this one, I am that one. I said, okay. But now Paul will come be your umbrella at the end of the day. So why don't you just go under an agency? When you are under an agency, what you concern you? The one is agency, bring work. That's my own. Get me jobs. I can't be the owner of Crew Finder and you are there and I see job. I can't live another person. So we keep convincing them, join no, so that they don't really owe you money for selling. There are some people who don't even profit some kind of money. That money don't go. So that bad story is here. Some people they shut their eyes. You get, it's painful. Some people don't check this. Some boys who I know, they brought camera to set. Shoot was going on. Something happened. Nobody touched them, honestly speaking. But the camera is recording. So nobody is seeing what's behind the camera. So something happened, we don't know who touched it. The matchbox fell. Bah! Those glasses will be inside my box. Fall down, break. At that time, we know the price of one glass. One glass was 168 down. One glass. So imagine 3 break. That polarizer is the most expensive. But thank God for God, polarizer didn't break. The only 2 things that broke was 2 glasses in front. That big Camtech guy. Who else won't pay me? Not the Camtech guy, because now even the Cam technician.
Please mute your mic.
So it's the Cam technician. Because I need the Cam technician. So why would be the technician and then something like that happen? But if you get all those insurance plan and all of that, that's not supposed to scare you. Or if the camera equipment companies get insurance plan. But they actually do not even trust Nigerian insurance plans. Because our insurance cannot even cover the kind thing we those people buy. You know how much some of these cameras cost? The RE Trinity is $70,000 US. The red is about 16 million. Just the body. RE camera, RE mini is about camera body alone is about 100,000 US. We never talk battery. We never talk the lens. Those cook lens, don't worry. Highest they will give you now 6, 7 inside one case. So you only hear million. Each one comes with its own price. Separate. Before they come get inside the case, or give you total package. Highest they will do discount, small discount. So now I can person I can tell and say you can start insurance with so, and then this. If you can't convince him how he will revive the money if anything happens on set, you can't win. Do you understand? So those are small voids, that are in the industry that can be filled. So many things they do to fix. I saw on one of the agency's platform, they said they are looking for spark guys. Say spark. And that time for electricians. South Africans, they know how to write information. Spark guys. Okay, spark. Interesting. But we get electricians that are outside. But they know the industry. Professionals. What do you say? You can get any electrical related. It doesn't have to be the light department. The light department now don't they hire electrician wey dey see for window just to fill that gap. But it doesn't have to be them. You sef fit come make you. Even army sef dey make money. Insurance, security. OP Mesa. They come without one. But you know say 6 OP Mesa in one community. You guys are in trouble if you get rich. So they are making their own money from their own angle. So you can come from your own angle, make your own money nicely. At some point, then they wanted to use the Steadicam to do jeep shots. They wanted to use the Steadicam to do track and dolly shots. There are some music videos we shoot without removing the camera from the Steadicam. We shoot all day. And then we go to another set the next day to do the same thing. You know, then check out the videos and start removing all those money. I started sitting back here, start tightening the it's too hard. Yeah, just come and do it at once. Smooth! Steadicam no dey give smooth. Steadicam gives you human feel. That kind of vibe. Okay. Somebody's walking. Normally, your shot, your eye sight can be very smooth. It will be, well calibrated. That kind soft movement, but it is never. That's fantastic. Anybody will tell you say they give you Steadicam shot. Then you go come compare to track and dolly and the same thing. It's a liar. That was what there's this video you guys played this morning. You see that thing where that guy put on top that thing? It's called volt. That volt helps stabilize the Steadicam. At the end of the day, what's the essence of the Steadicam if it cannot give me that human feeling? That's why you can relate to the video because it has that human movement. But if it is too smooth, like the movie, you know you like the movie, but something is missing. That's the Steadicam is missing. You understand? The Steadicam makes you part of the story because it gives that human movement. Because it's connected to the body. The body they move with some arm that is bouncing nicely because obviously you're walking, nobody will walk like that. So these are the different. That's all I come here to say. I have come here to say. You need to come into this industry from your different backgrounds and tell your own story from your point of view. Otherwise, all our stories will remain the same and we won't be able to make impact on a global platform. On an intercontinental platform. We feel they make noise for Africa. Yeah, but even for Africa, we're there. For South Africans, flooding us. It's not that we don't have good DOPs, we have the best DOPs. We have the best DOPs. We have the best, anything you can mention, we have them. But there are some offices that are missing. There are some fields that are missing. So don't just, we have, if we have a DOP that understands fashion, some things will fly on TV. Some error you will see on TV that you'll be like, change my eyes, I mean the dark cloth combination compared to the background no go. Why will you wear a yellow shirt and yellow pants and yellow whatever on a yellow background? What are you planning to do? Sunshine. Do you understand what I'm saying? So only a DOP from a fashion world can say, okay, if that is the only option we have, and this is the only cloth we have, and this is the only background we can work with, something has to change. That will be the light. The light will give a kind of vibe that will separate the person from the background. You're still seeing the yellow background, you're still seeing this person, but you feel like they're separate. So like I told you that I have foundation in GOP and they can shoot. They shoot like. But I now saw need for this boy taking care of. I was like getting into Steadicam. In fact, I was in Steadicam normally till 2019. In fact, 2019 till 2022. different offices that you can come and exploit. As those colorists. Those colorists small, they don't play. Colorists very good though. So graphics guys, yes, graphics. Almost every editor now graphics. Yes. And all of them. In fact, all of us, when we did the edit that year, they do our graphics. They do really nice graphics, you know. But in the end, your graphics will make a difference. Because you'll be the real graphics person. So when they jam, that's why there are some foreign companies. You meet the editor finish his job, you can't give sound technician. Now we do your own job, you can't give sound technician they do your own thing. Color all those people, editor don't cut, give colorist they put in front, they already sing sound. I don't know how they do it, but it will go from table to table to table to table. Then it goes and come back, the editor will go cross check finally for the contours. You understand? So these are different offices. And you see, most of our boss them they like paparazzi. Hey, if you come now, you are a Steadicam operator, you sabi dress. Oh Jesus. Whether you shoot well or no shoot well, you will cash out. Yes. Whether you shoot well or no shoot well. You say no, bring poor. You know why I say bring poor? No worry, no be by this. Because the clothing they wear now will sell us, we will come look very good in front of the artist. I was like, don't worry. Everybody get what they bring to the table. Then they can sabi operate the Steadicam join. Oh boy, that's another big plus. It smells really nice. You get what I'm saying? Some directors come on set with really nice, pretty looking women. Very, 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 very. Not the regular faces where you see. They will come with pretty women. Come on set. You are the vixen. They will bring like 3. They'll keep her like this. Artist, sit down, choose one person of all this. I'll say, okay, I like this one for the charisma. No. I don't know. That fact saying him does choose, even though you know within the presence of the girl they choose, but they don't show him the video, where he dance, do all those things. It's okay, I want this person. You know why I like this guy? That so guy. The reason why I like this guy because they make me feel like international superstar. Not only do you understand? If you don't
romance their careers.
Hey, nice. If you don't boost that guy, help them, polish their ego, guy, you go take for there. So as you're coming, look for that small thing you take enter, because you just enter one way or the other. First enter. As you enter, guy, start making the difference. Otherwise, we are still sending content abroad to colorists in Germany. Colorists. But everybody, when they do this colorist, every video going to make the same. So that's the problem. They said, okay, fine. Make I send to that one waiting for Germany. So my video will look different. Or I send my own to Poland. But this Germany, in fact, they send videos to Germany. They color. Send that. Our own story. You get? So there are still offices to fill in those, but you need to enter first. When you enter, you start making difference as soon as possible. Time okay. You start making your money low key. And now I'm on the sweet part. Because you let the cash out low key and nobody knows. You get what I'm saying? So, any other question?
Yes.
Yes, boss.
Welcome. Good morning. Can I stand up? Sorry, I don't. Good morning. Sorry, I came late. I'm a cinematographer.
All right, sir.
You've been my mentor offline. I've been hiding to So immediately Mary shouted out, "Where are you? This guy is on." I said, "I just have to keep it here." So, so for what you're saying, is it that you're saying there are loopholes in coloring? Because I have someone, Gary Johnson, I'm following. He's my direct boss. So I was wondering why he left Nigeria and got back to Germany and is doing colorist in Nigeria. I was wondering what is happening. Nancy, you mentioned it. So that's far apart. So I came from my training background came from Redeemed Church. I was so tired. I was exhausted because of the same routine, the same thing. You're not changing your tools, but you want us to change. It's not possible. So I left and I joined Elevation Church, where because you're explaining something that things will not change until you make move. So I make the move. I started with their roving lights camera that has tripod. So then I saw different cameras. Then I'm just used to Sony. All those big Sony, Panasonic, all those broadcasts. But I got here, I saw Black Magic. I said, what is Black Magic? So I started doing exploration. So unfortunately, I met a guy in your industry, Victor, that will wear Tinubu's cap. So he's an handed guy. So I met him and I said, please, I would love to. I'm tired of, I'm not this steady person. I don't stand one place. I move. So I make movement with things. He said, okay, fine. He gave me your name and so he decided to train me first. So I said, okay, I should use Robin. Within 3 to 6 months, I started entering the first team, so they have team. So their main service is the main guys that carry. So I was able to find my way into the service where there's new guys. So they sat back and started looking. As you mentioned something, when you try to get opportunity, you just have to be different. Do something so that they will. So I started checking some of your video. So I won't, maybe later, I did some of your clip, I cut it, I started learning it. I go to internet, I started getting shots. So I started practicing, I started introducing different shots to church, so which they now adapt. So, but I needed more. I said, okay, I want more. Before Miriam told me that, Steadicam, can I handle Steadicam? I said, I'm not, but I need to. He now mentioned the name. I said, the same guy again. I said, okay, no problem. So my question is, you said there's Steadicam making money now.
Yes.
My question is he in the movie industry or the music industry?
So the first question again.
So the Steadicam now, you say he's making money, right?
The first question.
The colorist, yes, that left, yeah.
Okay, so first the colorist. Now we have colorists in Nigeria, but when you see colorists, there are some colorists you meet, you know, say, okay, I will learn. Honestly speaking, you tell yourself the truth. But you don't mean say, if you go meet that colorist, then I say, teach me one or two. You understand what I'm saying? Or probably the colorist, that particular colorist, not going to teach you. It's one of two things. But now, this guy, that your guy traveling abroad, do you know whether he went there? There are some of our products that we send abroad and still send it back so that the thing will get value. You understand? You know whether he go Germany to go there and then come back. I've not been outside Africa before. I've gotten opportunities to go learn Steadicam outside. Go practice, get some skill, extra skill on top of this Steadicam. Some of them I turned down because of something going on, personal issues. The second one was that, if some people they here, they cash out for you. Me say, but gas, I need to make my money here. Do you understand? First off, the entertainment industry is not increasing pay, will not increase pay for you. That's one. They will not increase pay for you. You need to create that value and then put a price tag to it. In 2000 which I have not put 2015. In 2015, my net worth was around $12,000. I will compare it. I always compare it every year. And that $12,000 was good money, honestly. Now, at this my current state, this my current level, even $20,000 if you do justice to my lifestyle. So, what do? I need to create. In fact, when I bring the Steadicam to, when I know say you like paparazzi, I will give you paparazzi. You understand? When I see you like paparazzi, as I watch you, as I come, before I even come yourself, I don't go check your style first of all. I see there was a day Whiskey came to Ultima Studios that year. As I hear say Whiskey will come, hey, I first of all go buy one Jordan shoe, bring her for leg, blue. No say blue they shout. I bought that Air Jordan shoe. Nobody knows when I was in me. No, all those years, I've always had it in mind. There's somewhere I'm going. You understand? There's where I'm going, and every year you keep seeing me. In fact, there was a year everybody thought I wasn't going. I don't make money again. It felt like that for a while because I increased my money. Everybody was saying, "Hey, you go see money," and I lock up because I was doing other things. I was making money via other means. So, the economy says like this. You need to pay me like this because I can't. If not, I will just pay that. So if you cannot pay me, just leave me alone. Whatever they say, okay, I'm poor. Yes. Can you do this one for us? No. Oh, yeah, shall come and do it, baby. You do like this, I see artists, I see say Ice Prince, another paparazzi guy. And they come like this and knock another paparazzi for and I shoot finish. There is a kind of way you shoot some artists like this. You know they see the video, you hear the boss say, guy, that guy is a beast, man. Shit! If you're coming next time, I need this guy. Some directors, some artists, they say, nah, Steadicam. You will say it. Guy, I don't want stress. Don't come and start doing take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4. I need that guy. Why? Because me, I understand reading my time. That's me. When it comes to movie sets, there are offices that needs to be, occupied. We don't get proper film, apart from Byron, innit? Honestly, we don't get proper film person in the Steadicam of it. Let me say, you understand, say, shots has to start here and end here. Before you move again, it has to be like this. This is the reason why I'm moving. Only film, film. Film now you. If not, every movie starts looking like music video. Okay, this shot is moving. Why is this shot just moving? At some point, there are some parts of the story where everything should just stop. You understand? Why would I be hearing sound like inside church where they sing worship and no horror won't happen? So that's where the sound technician come in. Oga, no, we cannot do this because in this kind of story, in this part of the story, so person did like this, like. When you are explaining to me as a director, this, with the fact that you've read the script and you know what this means to Nigerians. When you explain to the director in private, the director sees you as pro. The director will not call any other person to you. That's why you see people like Tope Oshin, and they shoot her movie. The one person she calls is No Dash. There's a DOP called No Dash. Because No Dash understands her kind of story. He knows how to communicate with her. Do you understand? So if you must come into the industry, if you must take No Dash place, you must be able to break all the barriers with No Dash will fit with. And I'm not sure say get any barrier with No Dash. Because No Dash said I'm that beast. I've trained so many people that scare me. Sometimes they will take some kind of shot, even me they feel. The shots I will feel compete with this boy in 2 years now. I've done it several times. But at the end of the day, I remember where I'm coming from, and I remember, you know, my essence. I know what I did here for. Reading, in fact, you give me Steadicam, you play music, guy, all the tiredness really my body will disappear. That's why I can shoot different days. As I finish for this set, the next morning I'm going to do the other set. Because music now. So, coming back to Steadicam making money, Steadicam is making money now because they are beginning to see the reason why you should use a Steadicam and not track. Steadicam buys you time. Steadicam gives you that engagement. It forces the people to generate with the video. When I'm swinging the crane in a hall, and the hall is going, boo, 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 I can't be swinging the crane like this. No, bro. I swing it like, boo, boo. Yes. That's how I swing the crane. If you come reading camp, come see me at the swing crane, you will think, say, God, you don't kill yourself. What's going on? In fact, this man will pay me, I don't will do. Because the crowd is, I need to transfer that energy to the TV at home, so that when you're watching it, you're seeing the camera move, even you too. No shot should be. In fact, if you watch those marathon, you sure they go like. You understand what I'm saying? So those are different things that, first of all, you need to check before coming in, and don't throw away your background, like I said in the beginning of this class. Whatever background you're coming with, do not throw it away. If you are coming from a music home, then you should know what music video should feel like. Imagine me watch CNN, I see one shot. I practice the shot, everybody mind just scatter. Next thing I say, okay, if you want these shots, the price is this. Who price that? If you need that kind of movement, you get price. So they're like, I know what I want right here. Come give you that kind of. You understand? So these things, some of us know they don't tell us. And it is hurting the industry the more. Some people made money in the industry and fade out. They are still making money till late. You understand? But so many people did for this country we don't see food job. And you know how to drive. And you know how to dance. You don't have to be a dancer. You can move the camera for dancing. When a dancer dances and there's a dancer behind the camera, he knows when to go like this and when to go like this. I just learn of recent. When I see dancers, they dance go like that. They dance go like this. Eh? My own camera, they go that way. When they dance go like this, my own camera, they go that way. I learn of recent. Because me, anywhere I go, in fact, sometimes when you go like this, it looks like it looks distorted because it's just camera and this thing, they go the same way. It is not conveying that message. That's within that they are trying to pass across. Even dance gets even story. So if you must tell a dance story, you must be a dancer yourself. You must be a dancer. You must understand rhythm. So all those things, don't throw them away. Like I said, carry and come the whole thing. And then there's this accounting problem where all entertainment people get. It's a business idea. I'll share it with everybody. I know some people will get it, but I will just talk. Do you know that every filmmaker, okay, let me not use the word every filmmaker, almost every filmmaker, they don't have accounting package that keeps them in check. They don't even understand it. They just know that they are making money today and spending tomorrow. Save for save for rainy days, save for vacation. At the end of the year, that's it. So you know they save for the days where we say work no day. They're like, it's a bad day, now juju for my village. Sometimes you go do, there are some jobs you will do. You do job of, normally you for the level you did, you take 100K. You can't see 20K job because of say hunger day. You can't, this guy say, you know what, man, I don't tell anybody, I just do it for you. You don't drop like this. You just dropped your value. Why would I call Pop when I can get it? Yeah, you keep going. You hear the work, you work. You get tired, you get sick, you can't even afford your own medical bill. We will they won't come and they chill. When they won't come back, we can't increase them again. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you don't have that proper plan, in fact that's why you see say bankers they always be and say they get everything figured out. Like they just chill. Weekends they just low key. How much they pay them? 150K, 200 salary at the end of the month. But they look like say they get past like that. In fact, we say they borrow from them. You understand? Because they have their own things figured out, properly planned. So they can't even jump to any job. And I jump, when they put us in problem. So now as I do like this now, you know how much will be for? First at 7,000 to fill up my car. Now I will come to a job for 50,000. Minus. You understand? Because at the end of the day, I come there, I work, I'll give my assistants some pay. I'll give boys. Share boys will come to see me too because they don't give them. You will drive past. For Ocean. But it's mine not so. So all this is you need to put them into consideration. Your accounting package, you need to run a proper account that fits your hustle. So that it can take you, in fact, if you do 5 jobs, you spread the money. Like what I do in 2016, I check how much I make a year for that year. And I will take, even though the next year money will increase. The money I made in 2016, the price I spread that into. That's forget apart from title, apart from the one they go my family. Apart from the ones where I think they assist different people and the ones where they pay my bills, the one where I know it's not for me. Now him be the price where I refer to as. Now I will spread to my 30 days. 365 days. If you beg me anything, I check out. It's 3,000 that I'm worth daily. Okay, I cannot give 5. Do you understand what I'm saying? All these things we don't know them. Everybody knows it. By God's grace, I work today. Job today. Tomorrow. If I don't see work, I'll begin to call my friends. Call 2 friends. Call 3 friends. As I work the next work, I pay business. That's stupidness. It's stupidness. So, we don't even have it. People from the accounting world can actually come into the industry and say, okay, yeah, these are the packages we are offering. In fact, I see that kind of thing will suit me. Because now I'm paying an accountant, paying my normal assistants, I'm paying, I used to have a PA. So all my PA don't travel abroad. I used to have an accountant, PA, cleaners, they clean my house. Because I expect me, I don't suffer that sort of things. Bro, no. I'm working almost every day that time. So I can't be working like that and then I come back home and start cleaning the house. I should channel that time into something else. In fact, when I'm watching TV, I'm watching CNN. Sometimes I don't even listen to what they say. You see the camera zooming in. Oh. CNN is sweet to watch. But the story, that's why sometimes if you come and if I on this, if I put TV on, TV they play, no audio. Movement is sweet. They don't just move cameras, those guys are just pros. When they want to tell you something, say something, one chaos they happen for you. When they zoom in, they dolly zoom. They zoom in small, then they won't grab. Even you say will be like, oh! If you're a very good film, you know, if you're a good film person, you will see it, and then you shout, you appreciate it. The joke is the director of film appreciate that shout, but you wait the house, you see what you see. Because first of all, it calls your attention. Like, I want to call your attention to the thing I'm shooting. If I do that shot, where you sit now, as you're seated, you're watching the TV. You've been watching something since morning. Then all of a sudden, the TV just call your attention. Then you get, what thing just happened here?
Can I rewind?
Yes. What thing just happened here? So those are things that call your attention. In fact, when you see shots, shake it. You see people running up and down, you increase the volume, right? And the whole essence. That's why those people, they hire those people. The CNN camera operators, if you hear how much these guys are making here. Not only them feel afford to fall camera down and then like insurance. You will fall camera down.
Don't about
You understand? You can't. If I fall one area now, and first of all, I should be thinking of the lens, thinking of the battery, thinking of that monitor only for the up, that monitor cost. Thinking of the camera, thinking of the card. If you hear the price of the card, if you hear the price of the body, all these things, separate price. But only that body alone is 16 million. So should I have 4 cameras down? How much will the project? But some people are making that money operating camera for television station. Our NTA, please try them. What for NTA? Higher they will give you. They say them try for you now 120. Although guys they make some money from different angles, but it doesn't cut it. So we should always put those things into consideration as you're coming in. Go through the foundation with it. And then also remember, say you need to be accountable for every penny, so that you're living within your means. So when they charge you, they price you penny, you stand your ground and say no. But as you are saying no, you're not. I hope I'm safe if I use the word deteriorating. You are still increasing in knowledge. As you say no to these projects today, hope you're still practicing. You're rehearsing somewhere. In 2017, I don't even have, till date, I don't have Steadicam. I have my own personal reason. There's anybody that comes that wants to buy Steadicam. Fantastic. I used to practice with torchlight. Yes. As a Steadicam operator, no Steadicam, what you go do? Carry torchlight, point them for far distance. If you put them close by, you can maneuver it. It's close. Far distance. You minimize the shaking light to one particular spot and maintain it. I remember that time Uche was just looking at me like one mad person. Hey, but you know, for midnight. Hey, but you know, you understand? Sometimes if I can even operate Steadicam fast, empty stone. So it doesn't stop me from doing what I need to do. Because there's importance of fasting. Not just because you say you want to. Because you want to take away some things from your system. You get me? So all these things, you need to put them into, as a person, one person will be talent. Okay, let me say it. As a filmmaker, as a DIT person, whatever office you're occupying, you are a talent. Just say your own talent. Now behind the scene, not be in front of the camera. You understand what I'm saying? So always remember that. So each area star will get 7 people assigned to her in order to maintain her sanity and still deliver and keep smiling for everybody to see. Bro, you self need to, even if not 2, you need to hire your siblings. You just know where they wash my clothes and they clean the house. Your own to do this one, do this one. They said they see their own penny from there. You said they make your own money and still keep your cool. First, sometimes I leave my house 3 days, 4 days. I come outside like this, and be very, very fresh. They're like, boy, you just travel. Yeah, you travel. Like, no, I'm not doing that. It's a lie. Okay. You understand? That's not a lie. It's a, the way you, guy, because you don't be every job at a jump. Some self, even with the money, I would say, I can't be seen doing this. You understand what I'm saying? So, all those things, like things where even they, when I tell you, this is the price I want to take, yeah, that's his price. It's poor. Some commercial agency, they will just be like, that guy. Probably, sometimes I don't even touch the steady. I just sit down for set till night.